milestone.
Oops. Yep.
Hang on.
Shed a little light on the subject.
There we go.
There we are.
Everyone getting ready for Dune Awakening or something?
Well, Car is will be a bit late. She's on her way back from Andrews.
Okay. Tom.
I'm
actually doing pretty good. How about you? You doing okay? Got Windows 11 on the other PC. Oh.
Were you starting a quest?
I was.
Okay. Just because I couldn't get into a box. And it's like, okay, am I getting ready to get bounced or...
I actually ended up trying to get Windows 11 on this laptop, but it would never work for some reason, even though it said it was eligible. So I just stuck with 10. I know what it does at least.
When you have a moment. Ah, thank you. Hey, Ruby.
Ruby, how are you? Hey, Crazy, how are you? kind of kicking yourself for not bringing it up to the doc. Oh, yeah. Well, you can get it next time. That's kind of normal for me. A couple hours ago, you had a salad with feta cheese.
Nom.
It's not like you're not going to be seeing the doctor again. I hope. I don't know about you, but it's hard to remember stuff that you need to talk about whenever you see any type of doctor.
It is, if it's something potentially a big deal,
Mm-hmm.
it gets stuck in the notes on my phone.
Oh.
Because, you know, I am better at it than most folks, and even I miss things more than rarely.
You do that now. See, it's first thing tomorrow morning. That's a good idea, Crazy. That's a very good idea.
Yeah, that is actually one of the other brilliant things now is, email them or text them and get a response long before your next visit.
Yep.
You at the hospital or the office building?
The factory. I got Platinum Pills factory.
Oh, that one we never did.
Hmm.
Well, I'm gonna head on out. I hope y'all have a good stream.
Okay. You have a good night.
Thank you.
Always good to talk to you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Might see you all in the chat later on, but I gotta restart this laptop, and now my cat's begging for more food, so I gotta go figure all that out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that isn't always.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true, but he's particularly vocal about it, and also loves to sit here and just claw at my foot until he gets food.
I am familiar with this.
Yeah, he's a good boy, but he's a little bit crazy. But either way, we'll see y'all later.
Okay.
All right. Oh, just at the bloop bloop on Discord. I can't see Discord on either of these screens, so it's making noises, and I couldn't tell what it was doing.
Yeah, Caribbean.
Mm-hmm.
Luna's taking the night off. That's all of Higashi. Very poppin' pills.
And I'm sure you know or knew, but perhaps had forgotten that the resource-rich thing for plant fiber are cacti.
Not many cacti in the snow biome.
Not so much, but you know, when you were toddling off to get plant fiber yesterday or the day before, cacti net 50 something each.
Really?
Yeah.
So I've finished New Game 57 in Elden Ring and started New Game 58. Or 38, not 50. I'm trying to get to New Game 50.
Color me boggled. But, I mean, it's your gig.
I still enjoy it.
Yeah, and that's the long and short of it, really.
Be able to cross. Was it... Who was it that couldn't say penguin? Was it Cumberbatch?
Uh-huh.
Had a penguin walking around outside of the Poppin' Pills.
Uh-huh.
Immediately reminded me of that.
We've got wheels, too. I bet your nose is so high in the air you can drown in a rainstorm.
Dang it.
I'd be proud too. Good job. That job was as hard as putting socks on a rooster. Great work. Just remember the pigs get fat and hogs get slaughtered. You'll be fine.
Where's that one?
Huh?
You just shared a quest with me. Where is it?
Somewhere on the map. I've got to go turn stuff into the base before I go to it.
Okay. Do we have a clue what biome it's in?
I think it's in the snow biome.
Okay. I'm in the desert, but I'm close to the snow, so I can head that way.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, there's a waypoint for it as well. Muscorp.
Ah, okay.
Way. Yeah, I'm starting to catch up to you on kills. I'm thinking that Karubia is on her way home.
Likely.
And on her phone.
Probably.
Hey, Welshie. How are you?
Hey, Sir Welshie.
Effie Joel, how are you? Sorry, my eyesight's getting worse and worse. So it's sometimes hard to see chat. All kinds of blurs together. The pains of aging. I spent too much time in June. 53 hours in 3 days.
Oi!
You know, it's a good thing I never play games like that. I've never put that many hours into a game. At least not that fast.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. How many hours do I get in Milton? Probably 5 or 10. 3,400. Almost 3,500 hours. In Elden Ring. That's not counting the hours on the PlayStation. How are you liking it, Sir Welshie? Because we're going to be setting up a server in the next few days. A private server for our group. That's going to be open to everyone. So if you want to join us on our server, you're more than welcome to. You'd have to start a new character, though. The only bad thing about it. You haven't gotten to the end game yet? Ah. From what I'm hearing, it's very easy to play solo in Dune. You just need to make sure you set yourself up as a guild of one and join a faction. Alright, Raven. Yes, talking about Dune Awakening. All your leveling has been solo? Yeah. Well, like I said, from what I've been hearing almost nothing but good things. Other than the jank of it being Funcom. But it sounds like they're getting that sorted out as well.
Oh, it seems.
And the jank being Funcom is because of the blind eye stuff?
No,
What?
it's because of it being Funcom.
Then can you bring me up, fill me in on that? Then I don't know what. That's the distributor or the publisher or
publisher and developer.
Developer. Okay, I haven't got that far in the.
It's it's kind of a reputation that they have, is most of their combat at least starts out rather janky.
Okay.
They probably fixed it by now.
I don't know. I'm still trying to get past the launcher.
Oh.
Alright, where's the thing I want? That's the thing I want.
Hey, yeah, the maps look amazing. And they're huge. I'm not seeing a whole lot of trolling on YouTube when it comes to Dune either, so that's another good sign. At least not serious trolling. But I'm also seeing a lot of friendliness on the servers, too. Strangers being nice to strangers.
Which, gosh.
With an MMO, that's rare.
That is.
Yeah, it really depends on how the server's set up. The server we're going to be set up, I'm going to set up, is PvE only in the main area. You can do PvP over in the other areas because they have to stay PvP, but main base area is going to be PvE. Also going to turn off the sandstorms so you don't have to worry about slow degradation of your base. You're a PvE player? Yeah. PvP just gets too toxic for me.
Big time.
I think that's just the nature of PvP. Someone's always going to get butt hurt. And try and take it out on someone else. And from what I've heard, the in-game area, which is the deep desert, is PvP only. But I haven't even heard of much trolling out there either.
That would...
Part of the reason for that is that area is so huge that one, you're probably not going to run into other people very often, and two, you'll be able to see them a mile away.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Actually, I was talking to Sparks about this last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's because we're also extreme PvE. I mean, we agree with a lot of the sentiment for PvP.
Mm-hmm.
And believe you me, I had her at Arrakis,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, "Really?"
Well, keep in mind, and you might want to tell her this as well. This is an alternate universe.
Oh, I've read that because I was reading some new stuff as well, and she was like, but, and then it was like, but you get to build an ornithopter. She's like, but I pick it to build my own. So close, so close.
Yes, can we make a Squeeful Sparks or what?
Oh, she squeed like nobody's business last night. Oh my god!
Oh.
If I had, she squeed. Oh my god, she squeed. So I told her, but she has no time right now, and I said, I'll tell you what, you let us R&D it, and then later in the year, if it's something I think you and I could, joyfully do, because she would love nothing more than to run around in the desert, fly on a disruptor, kill a worm, do the whole live the dream, live the movie, live the book, do, even if it is an alternative universe, because this was something we grew up with. And I says, you and I get you the base game, and then you and I will go out and play. She says, okay, that sounds like a plan. So I have a feeling I'll be buying her the base game in the future. Or at least the extended, so she can have the season pass. I have not heard that girl Twitter like that in a good many years. I was so ecstatic. And I can't tell you, to hear her laugh and to giggle is so joyful and refreshing.
It wasn't until after I bought you the game that I started questioning whether it was a game you would be willing to play. But Dune.
Oh, Dune. But Dune. Okay, it's Dune. Yes, I would be interested, very much interested in playing this, and I thank you so much. Did we need to go where we went? Probably not, but we're there, and that's okay. Because yeah, the season pass, I was looking at that, and I'm like, okay, and this is, I generally don't buy season passes. Some games are worth the price of admission up front.
Yes.
They really are. Frostpunk was the same way. I took a chance when I bought Frostpunk 1 and got the season pass because it really paid itself off when the DLCs started coming out. And 4 DLCs more than paid off the cost of the season pass. So when Frostpunk 2 came out, it was the same deal. It's like, yes, get the season pass because it is going to be worth it. So some games really are worth it. Some games, I don't know. You know, you take the chance. Just the way it is. I'm very much looking forward to. I spent most of the morning today trying to, do some reading. There is some really, really good Linux information out there. A lot of successful load-ups, play-outs. So I spent my morning actually trying to get the compatibility layers running.
Yeah.
And I'm, like I said, I got as far as the launcher, and the launcher is beautiful. But hey, oh my God, as you know, because you beat me to the, of us who have it, you beat us to the played it first.
No, I haven't even played it. I launched the launcher.
You launcher, yeah.
And that's it.
But it registers as, played this for the first time on your.
I don't think Lathios has even actually played it yet.
Nope, hasn't launched the launcher yet. And so I'm behind you, and it's like, but yeah, the launcher launched, so that gives me hope. If not, then I'll spin up a Windows VM and run it in that for the now and call it good.
Well, like I said, everything that I've been hearing about it, I've been happy with.
Yeah, same.
Even the way that they're handling the PvP, which I understand why they did it that way. Because the deep desert is the land threat.
Exactly. And, there were worse ways if they could have done it.
Yeah.
Look at a lot of MMOs.
Yeah.
God, my voice sounds really weird in my ear tonight. Anyway. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, right, I was emptying my pockets. Get all this stuff out of my pockets. So I can go plant and get some cotton. I can go plant my cotton seeds.
Oh.
Have you went out and had a look at the cotton field?
No, not yet.
Well, I'm gonna go plant the seeds. I think it turned out pretty nice. Annie came out and helped me straighten out a few things, and it looks like a very pleasant jigsaw puzzle out there now. I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out.
Nice.
And Twitch is being twitchy, you little punk. Worked on my phone. My phone had a Twitch update. So.
Better. Ammo away. Not that I ever do that.
No. Oh, hi, Annie.
Yeah.
I do not have sound. What is wrong with my sound? Let's have words. Somebody talk.
Talking.
Okay, so I still got you guys. Cool. So I always get two profile listings for Corsair. One of them will give me the computer and Discord. One will only give me Discord.
Interesting.
Exactly. And it's that way in Windows too, so it's not just a Linux thing. think it has something to do with being plugged in on a cord and or a dongle. No. It's just weird. It's a Corsair thing. Yeah.
I don't have that issue, but I have a different generation of Corsair, so.
Exactly. I do like this Corsair though. I like the way your guys' voice sounds. Although it does sound a little different under Linux than it does under Windows. For me, I'm hearing myself. I sound like you should sound through a recorded device. But to describe that to somebody who doesn't listen to themselves that way, it sounds very flat. It sounds very there's no echo, there's no roundness to it. And that's how it should be, like if you were in a sound room. And I do like that feature of these headphones.
I thought that I would have more problems listening to myself. But as a streamer, it's something that you really have to do.
You have to, and you get used to it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I would too, and the first time I walked into a sound room, it was really, really weird. And the woman's like, I didn't have as much problems with it because I'd already heard myself on cassette tapes and stuff working with my mom. My mom's a musician. But it is really unique to hear it under really hardcore professional recording equipment, and they play it back and it's just like, wow. You hear it in your ear and it's like, wow. It was a really cool experience that Sparks and I did, and I really wish I had done it more, but
well,
I'm only
I'm
young still.
Yeah, what I would prefer is some professional recording equipment. Your voice is played back as you're speaking. So you're hearing your voice as you're talking. And
real time, without the lag.
Yeah. Which I kind of surprised myself. I actually preferred being able to hear myself like that.
Cool.
There's a lot of stuff that you can pick up on that just listening back you're not going to pick up on.
Exactly. Yeah, I became a much better speaker. My problem speaking now is less standing up and being a presenter. It's more what I want to say and how I want to say, but not necessarily getting up and saying it.
Jesus.
What?
That
Jesus is in your room? Cool beans. Say hi to me for me.
It's an interesting spelling. It's Geeesus.
That is a nice spelling.
Yeah.
Gets the point across.
Yep.
I still have no Twitch. Dang it. Now Twitch is completely gone tonight. No chat, no nothing.
That's not nice at all.
Well,
Yeah, it's
like
kind
I
of
said,
Twitch.
Well, and I wonder how much of it though is my baby's being my baby. I love you, sweetie. I do. Don't.
Is that a
take a
vent
nap.
down there?
Take a nap.
Who is that? Might be a night raven.
That probably is a night raven. It is not a vent.
Oh yeah, I need a. Thank you so much. Just what I was gonna ask for.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh yeah, not a vent.
Yeah, I'm up in the rafters.
And I'm down in the foyer trying to empty me pockets. And I want those cotton. Is that cotton? No, that's actually
There are lots of cotton seeds.
No, I know, but I was seeing if that was actually cotton seeds or cotton, and it's actually cotton. I do not want cotton. I want cotton seeds.
They're in
Go
the
downstairs and get me some cotton seeds.
Well, it's a
No,
good
no,
thing
no,
you've
they're in
gotten
the,
what you need.
Kitchen.
yeah, they're in the kitchen.
Because why wouldn't they be in farming where they belong?
I cotton that.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
I can cotton onto that.
Fire text.
Now, if I can just cotton on which way to go.
Exactly.
Ah, I found the kitchen. Nobody panic. I have a towel. Oh, but I've got a headache too. Oh my goodness gracious. This is not in farming.
You know,
Do we have a
it's
special box for seeds? Okay. Oh, there it is, right there in front of my face. Snake, hello. Here's my arm. I love the fact too that they actually say on the seed packet who it is. That is so clever. Clever. Okay, out. Okay, Annie, the frame rates too are up to about 20 in the main foyer. And by time I pass the vault heading to the garage door, they're at 30.
I'm not getting that much lag at the base anymore.
Yeah, oh god, the garage, I'm hosed. Oh man, I'm out of here. I'm leaving the base.
That's so weird.
Oh, it's just me. I'm gonna blame it on Linux.
We do our best, Jesus. I realized a long time ago that I'm not going to be a PewDiePie, and just rolled with it.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing.
Yes.
Thank you. Although, I have to admit, I've watched a few of his videos, and
He's actually
some of them
not too bad.
Yeah, some of them are actually not too bad. But some of them are really, really bad. But yeah, you don't need to be PewDiePie. Only PewDiePie needs to be PewDiePie.
Well, I'm just saying that I've decided to just be myself.
Exactly.
Don't have to sit here and wondering,
Also, there's
bad people.
There's also a command that anyone can run. It's !ZZZ. You've seen that command, haven't you?
I don't know. Have I? What's it do? Remember, I've no stream.
Does amazing things.
Amazing
It's
things,
just explaining that we've got a relaxing stream. We've got a lot of lurkers, and that a lot of people come here to just call it a night and relax.
I like that. Oh, ZZZ. Okay, that makes... Yeah.
Where's my bot?
I like that.
Your bot is ticking 5.
Oh, it's on cooldown.
Yeah, that always amazes me too. If I accidentally upgrade the flower box, will something bad happen? Yeah, I'll take that as a yes.
I don't know. Oh wait, that's not a real fire box then.
No.
Yeah, I'm talking about a real flower box. Yeah.
Well, a real firebox cannot be upgraded.
No.
Okay.
So if it's upgrading, it means that it's a wooden one masquerading as a...
Yeah, no, I know
painted to look
wooden
like.
one would upgrade, yeah.
Yeah.
But these are real ones. I just wanted to know if if something would happen, so if I needed to be extra careful or something. But no, you're right, they do not. Okay.
Yeah.
Because with this mega gun here, I can just go like super fast. I do like that we can paint the boxes, though. Those are nice. Did I bring paint with me? No, I did not. Dang it.
Yeah, this is also a PG stream. It's not G, a PG stream. So I do ask that people keep the profanity to a minimum. I realize that mistakes will be made. But I do ask that people try. Even the other people that are on the stream with me. Which also makes it hilarious because I know a couple of people that join us every once in a while who are definitely not PG. And them struggling to remain PG is hysterical.
Well, it doesn't help when the rest of us are trying to make them break.
Well, true.
Yeah, not that we deliberately do that or anything.
Well,
yes,
true.
we would. Just call
No.
it like it is.
No, we would never do that. Don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
There is actually video evidence of this.
Uh-huh. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Flying peanut monsters.
Yep.
Yep, there's always that.
Yeah. Dancing cars and all sorts of things that make you go, what the?
Getting slapped across the map.
Yep, I get slapped. Oh man, I loved it that time when you could still. I know. That time we were playing with things and you jack slapped out like halfway across the town. It was so much fun.
He gets so upset. Oh.
Well, the first time we did it, none of us were truly expecting the result, and poor Crazy got yeeted out of the belfry of the.
I know.
Oh my
out of
god!
The belfry of the cathedral, and
that's true.
Literally across town.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
It's like, what happened? What?
Well, I had the auto sledging. Yeah, and I asked him ahead of time to make sure he was okay with it.
Yep.
But none of us expected it to launch him across
No.
town.
Yeah,
No.
just to sledge him into the wall. Man, that was a super sludgy.
It's like the physics were so much better back then.
Uh-huh.
No. Mrs. Sludgy.
I know. It's like, I can't go and terrorize my friends anymore. But that's what it'll come to.
I remember
then
my
they
first
changed
terror...
it to visually only.
Yeah.
And they removed it completely.
Missed my first terrifying horde that ended up doing, it was only like day 14 or day 21 or something like that. But I mean, it was really early. But I fell off the roof, and all I had on me was a sledgy and an auto. I don't think it was a shoddy, but it was some sort of auto thingy.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't get back up on the roof. So it was run around, let the little auto shooter shoot around me, and try to keep them away from me, and then every time the auto thing emptied, pick it up, load it while I was running, drop it back down, run, boom, 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 run, pick it up, load it, drop it back down, run, boom, boom, boom. And it was like, please God, let me survive, please God, let me survive. And it was like one of the best, but I couldn't have done it without my sledgy.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you. And now it took it away from me.
It's like they fixed one problem and created a whole new another one.
Create 12 more.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also it's the notorious need to fix things that ain't broken.
Yeah, because I wanted, because like, without the repulsor mod on the, oh gosh,
Oh, the
Stematon.
Yeah.
Ton is fabulous for that.
Yeah.
I think I was a little bit upset with me when I told him not to use it around me.
Well, yeah, because you to buy your business now, so you get slapped into the ground and get shocked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is that.
Well, that was his primary weapon at that time. So
I know.
I can see the appeal now, having actually spec'd in and played with it more than, come on, plant the dang seed. God, you can throw for a million miles and you can't lay down a plant.
Are you
This
out
is why
here, Ben?
I am not.
Oh.
It's probably Night Raven.
Yeah, no, I knew Night Raven was out here.
No, I thought you had already started it, so I just went to the next. Ah!
Nope.
Well, I have since started this one, so.
Oh, see how it is. Which one are you doing?
Hardware store.
Okay.
Is that a merc outside?
There are several mercs out here.
I've been hearing shooting like crazy.
They're after one of the cannibal guys that has a lot of health and armor.
Oh God.
And they can't shoot to save their lives.
True.
Hmm. Okay, well, when it's time for cotton, the cotton will be done.
Mm-hmm.
The common flow.
Cotton will grow. And I will paint this later. I don't have paint on me right now. Let's see if I can fix this horrible ramp, because, you know, there's no such thing as dirt wedges. I'll give you a dirt wedgie, you just wait.
Well, what you could do is build a building around the cotton so we can have a cotton club.
I did actually, kind of, sort of.
Mm.
And it's being patrolled by a U.S. Guardsman.
Yeah. Oh.
And you stand up on the thingy, and it's got this beautiful little pattern in it that Annie helped me straighten out. And it's got all these scalloped edges, and because, you know, I can't do anything by halves.
Well, you could. You just choose not to.
Truth. Now, let's see if I can fix this monstrosity.
Is there a new... No, there's not a new plot. Okay, who did it?
What?
Huh?
I didn't know. I was in here wrenching stuff. I saw a button that it said E.
Whoops.
Oh, you pushed the button.
Oh, did we have an oopsies?
Yeah, looks like it.
Just oopsies.
I was wondering what all of the gas tanks were for back there.
Now you know.
Whoopsies!
Oh, interesting. It actually spawned in a bunch of new zombies, too.
Yeah, that was one of the things that Annie and I discovered with the one we were having fits with the other day, was that it was actually a staged thing. And so had to off everybody.
I wonder if that's why I couldn't get it complete the other day. The first time I did this.
Probably.
I thought it was broken.
Oh, I never
Where
thought
was
of that.
yeah, where was that button, Night Raven?
It was inside here. I was just wrenching stuff and saw an E to activate. I'm like, what is this for?
Yeah, guess you found out.
The 1 or 2 times you're actually encouraged to push the big red button.
Well, and that's about the right place too, because it looks like it shot off that wall. Yeah, there were about 20 gas barrels back here. I was wondering what they were stacked up there for. That explains it. Yeah. This was much better done than I expected.
Yeah, it's all thanks to me thinking, what is this for?
I know.
Oh, this looks weird.
Well, yeah,
Well, you know.
Annie and I had been in and out of the area in question like 6 times, and not triggered the last zombie until we had basically broken down the whole thing. This is the crawler camp.
Oh gosh, that thing. Oh, that was so painful.
And finally
Found the trigger.
Yep.
Yeah. It was in the room, in the vault room, and like, we've been in that vault room about 10 times each, separately.
Was it a button or a door?
No.
Door.
Door. It was just...
it was had to have killed everything else and then opened the door again.
Yep.
To trigger the last zombie.
The poppin' pills. If you go back and clear the poppin' pills, first floor, that room with the roll-up door, inside the lab, you have to close and reopen it if you want to kill the zombies that are supposed to spawn in. Because we normally leave that roller door open, which does not trigger the zombies in the room.
Right.
It's triggered by the door opening. So you have to close it and reopen it.
Pimps need to fix their triggering system.
The name of the POI is Musk Corp Vehicles. Or vehicle plant. Yeah, and you can't see it up there either. Right on the top of the screen. Actually a really nice POI. I kind of dismissed it because it's just a couple of vehicles and a whole bunch of zombies. Okay, Night Raven, we ready to do this for real?
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. You need to empty your inventory.
Oh. There.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Probably a bunch of zombies gonna be coming out down there. I'm gonna get the ones that are in the rafters.
Okay, the blocks are gone.
Should be able to snipe all of the zombies that are on the floor from up here.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, the ones on this end have not spawned in yet. Okay, I'm gonna hop down and spawn them. Yep, there they are.
There is a deer in with us, just over on the other side of the fence.
Uh-huh.
In the auto plant, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Mm-hmm. there's still more. Not sure where he came from. There's Sparky around somewhere. Ah, thank you. You have a couple of zombies chasing after you. Evil Jeff, how are you? You ready to push the button again? Although we've already got the clear.
I thought pushing the button was part of it.
I thought so too. Exactly. Exactly.
I like it. I'll screw it. Just do it. Remember, Raven, it's not a kill count.
Not seeing the masses of zombies though. Oh, they're up on top of the tank here.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. It was getting irritating. Well, that's everyone, I think. Well, we've already got the clear, so.
Yeah.
Anybody else is extra bonus.
Yep. Gotta make up for all the cheating that Ben's been doing.
Wow.
No, she's been killing zombies.
The love is real.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually doing pretty good, Evil Jeff. Link to make a donation. There is right below the stream, if I remember right. Let me find it. I can also give you the link directly.
Text, you're getting smacked around by a screamer.
Was. Where was it? Yeah, right below support. That may just be the contact though. Hang on a minute. That's about our donate command. Problem with setting up commands like that, they're not used frequently. I tend to forget about them. You got it? Nice. Now I know I put it
Another-
somewhere.
Got you another ducky, boss.
Yes.
A blue one this time.
We forgot about that. Someone type in exclamation point song request.
Ooh, you've got a sound request?
Oh, great.
I can't.
Oh.
I think it's cool though.
It's a joke. The command just says, no.
Oh.
Because, copyright.
It keeps beeping. Mr. National Guard, are you beeping at me? Yes, if you are, you can leave now.
Okay, I'm gonna go dump stuff. Were you able to find it, Jeff? I think I've still got Child's Play up as well. We're technically raising money for both. Well, if you want to, you can give to Child's Play as well. But the current focus is on Fred Hutch. I've kind of backed off on Child's Play only because they seem to be focusing on administrative stuff rather than actually giving stuff to the kids. On the page now? Ah. I do have another way of getting it. I got it bookmarked, but I don't have it shortened. They're a really good research company. They also do treatment there. Highly respected doctors and researchers. They're the ones that came up with the HPV vaccine And they've been working on the HIV vaccine. As well as all the cancer research.
Yes, because we can't forget the cancer research.
Yep. Well, I tend to not do local charities, but they're not really local.
Nope.
Because of the type of work they do.
No, they are not.
They are located here, but they are not really local.
Well, especially when you're tied so closely to the Seattle Cancer Care Alliance.
Yeah.
But they do so much outreach all over the world, and people come here to be treated. But you're right; they're everywhere.
Well, and that's kind of my point, is the people who need the treatments actually come here because they've got everything that they need in this location. And it wouldn't make sense to have them spread out over multiple campuses.
Residential care for family members.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware of that.
Yes. There is emotional outreach if needs be for people that need a place to stay. I mean, there are, not just cot services in your room. They have some hotel type put ups for patients that are in long-term care. But they also have social services for family members who just need emotional, financial, physical care. It's a full package deal. They were great assistance for us.
And Evil Jeff.
Can't come enough.
5792.
Awesome sauce.
Yay!
5792.
Because that made it that made the
Made
amount
it an
raised
even number.
around number.
Even I figured that one out, and I can't even see the screen.
Well, I couldn't see what the current donation
Yeah.
was, or what the current goal was. Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that. And they appreciate it too. I think the fact sheet that I got is with as little as $5, they can get like 50 test tubes. And then that $57 actually goes a really long way.
Further than you would think.
okay. I just got a +1 on a rotten flesh, and I'm not doing anything.
Some food item you had in your pocket
Expired.
expired.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, food rots thing in this mod.
And if you've got a liquid or a bottle of something that expires, it leaves a empty bottle or a dirty bottle of water.
Murky water.
Murky water.
My
Yeah,
new
food-
food expired, but I'd never seen it turn into something because I'm always doing something, so it probably has, and I've just never noticed it happening.
Yep, goes into rotten flesh.
Yeah, and I just happened to be sitting here contemplating belly button lint for a minute, and it's like,
Oh, really? Evil Jeff is saying his wife works for the plasma industry, programmer for research studies, and did some contract work for Fred Hutch a few years ago. If they had offered her a permanent position, he might have taken it.
nice. Yeah, it's a good place to work. Sparks worked there for a decade, and
that is actually where my sister works.
Yeah.
She's a research coordinator.
Yeah, and her sister actually just graduated from their apprentice program.
Oh. Yeah. So where is this infamous cotton farm that I keep hearing about?
About 300 meters from you.
Yeah, so you can go this way here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sitting in it. Come to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're pink.
I am pink.
Mm-hmm.
I am pinku today.
You can take that tunnel down.
Uh-oh. I'm also locked up like nobody's business.
Oh?
Apparently so. I have no keyboard, I have no mouse.
Oh, that's not good.
That's rude.
That is incredibly rude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, blast it all. And I think it is actually my computer, not my game.
I like this.
We'll hear you.
Because I can't. Well, yeah, but I can't flip out. I can't get out of the game. I can't get to my. Oh no, it's not my computer. My mouse is moving. It's my game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Interesting.
Decided to have a moment there.
I think it is having a moment. Well, that's a bummer because I wanted to show you around. But I can't flip. Maybe it's my computer. Maybe it's my keyboard.
It's both, probably.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to hard crash because I can't get to a system manager.
So I should close my eyes until you get back?
No. No, come on over and have a look.
Oh,
I just don't know how far or close you are because my screen says 300 meters, but I don't know where you are.
I'm actually right next to you.
Okay. Am I moving? Am I running in place or anything stupid?
Nope.
Huh.
You're just standing still.
Mm-hmm.
That is a really nice build, though, Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I approve.
And when I get the stairs fixed, we'll not have no jankiness on the path. Wow, this
I
is
wonder if a zombie would recognize you.
Don't even tempt it.
Okay.
Yeah, I have nothing, so I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah, Fred Hutch, we know a couple of people that work there, don't we? One that's currently there and one that was previously there, at least.
Right. Right.
And I've heard nothing but good things about him. And I got to meet him at PAX West.
And we know a multitude of people who have received treatment there.
Mm-hmm. I do have one final order of putty coming in. I contacted them and asked them if they made a harder putty, a firmer putty, and they made some recommendations. So I'm going to try them out. Although I'm actually really happy with their latest mix of the silver bells.
Well, we'll have to see what the physiotherapist has to say.
Oh, what you've got may be
for me,
too soft. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you never know.
It's okay for now, but later they'll want me to do other stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Did I put everything away?
No.
Hmm?
No, you did not.
Welcome to the Nut Hut. Now you can nut check your friends.
Something editor. That Mr. New Mexico editor? No. Oh, Norm. Well, welcome and thank you. That's for 50 months? Nice.
Pipe.
Very nice.
Welcome to the Nut Hut. Now you can nut check your friends.
Something in cats.
Hello, Ron.
Elron in cats. Welcome and thank you. And that's 42 months. Nice.
Pipe. Another cool name.
Yeah, we were just talking about Fred Hutch and the work that they've done, all the good work they've done. When you got out of high school, now you teach kids in the middle school. I appreciate that. It's hard to believe I've been doing this that long. So I started streaming around 2016. That's almost 10 years. I say that like it's a small thing, but I'm kind of stunned that it's been that long. Yeah, we are going to be setting up, or I am going to be setting up a a Dune Awakening private server. And that's going to be open for everyone who wants access to the server. Private servers are a little bit weird. Because the private server is not everything. It's not the entire world. It's the area that they consider for base building.
So, logging in text,
Mm-hmm.
I noticed I just passed my 5,400 mark. for hours.
Really? Nice.
Yep, 5,402. So I must have gotten it tonight.
Uh-huh.
Congrats.
Cool.
Do I have an even amount yet? I don't think I have.
Well, no, I must have gotten it last night because I've probably only been on an hour tonight. Because I got in at about 5:30.
I'm
Maybe
at
6.
14,912. So that's what,
I'm at
88 hours until I get 15,000?
Exactly.
Hmm.
That'll happen soon enough.
Yeah.
4,100.
Which surprises me. I would have easily thought you had more hours than I did. Because I'm the last one to this party. Oh, but then again, I was playing privately for a little while.
Yeah.
So that's the accumulation there. Yeah.
So, that Norm? What do you teach in middle school? Do you have a specific subject or subjects? Or is it just, catch as catch can? I'm still kind of blown away by how long it's been. Well, and the Jennifer's son, like 12 now?
Something like.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I met the two of them at TwitchCon. And her son was just tearing through the crowd. He was only about 2 or 3.
Welcome to the Nut Hut. Now you can nut check your friends.
Cashew, welcome. And thank you for the resub. Much appreciated. The subs are strong with chat tonight.
Indeed.
Apparently so.
And this is things on her. Nope, there it is. And speaking of the firmness of those putties, that's one of the things I noticed with Crazy Aaron is even though you're ordering the same color over and over again, because they make and dye the color putty there, each batch is going to be slightly different.
That makes sense.
The firmness is going to change. The color is going to change depending on how much dye they add to the putty.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just really nice people. So.
Oh, there is that.
Yeah,
Always good to do business with
my
good
encounter with
people.
them was good.
Mm-hmm.
When I was trying to figure out what to get you for your birthday.
Oh. Did you actually contact them, or?
I did.
Oh. Oh, dang it. That's how you do it.
Wow, Tech's so violent.
Hmm.
She was just asking you questions.
She was hitting on me without asking first.
Ooh, consent is. Yep.
Oh.
Consent is key. Okay, so you're back in the winter, but you're back in the winter where?
Over there.
Well, yeah.
Ooh.
You.
You.
Oh, I'm at the trader.
But you're not at the trader that I'm at.
Oh.
Looking for a new ride? I knew I could count on
Look,
you. Here
I'm
you
having
go.
a case of deja vu right now. This conversation seems familiar.
Well, at least it's not Vujade.
No.
True.
Mm-hmm.
You have to appreciate the fact, though, that he said that so smoothly.
Mm. Was that George Carlin? I think it was George Carlin.
I'm not sure. I could not say.
It's that feeling that you have never experienced something ever.
Because it must be Bujade.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the,
Haha!
the opposite
I
of
can move
deja
now.
vu.
Now I can finish my stairs. My stairs were janky looking when you came by.
Oh.
My garden may be looking okay, even though it hasn't got a paint job on it yet, but my stairs are still a bit janky. Okay.
Alright, so you're 2 clicks away. What's the next one, boss?
I'm not going to pick another one up. At least not for tonight.
Ah. Okay.
My neck is starting to hurt, and my legs are acting.
Well, my back has been hurting, but that's not anything new.
My OT wants me to try the Pomodoro effect method to see if that will help with not only managing my time, but managing my sit. And so I'm looking forward to putting this, to giving this a go, and seeing how this will help.
So what is it?
It's a method. I guess it's a I'm not as familiar with it. I'm still doing some reading on it, but I guess it's a method a lot of college students use to help retain information better. So you work at your subject or your project or whatever for 25 minutes, and you take a 5-minute break.
Oh, okay.
5 minutes, a 5-minute break. And you do this 4 times,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take a 30-minute break,
Mm-hmm.
and then you wash, rinse, and repeat.
Yes.
And there's Amidoro too.
Yeah. So, so we're gonna see what happens, and then engage in my sit stand more as part of that. Just when you come back from that, use one of those activities is standing at your desk, or because your break has to be away from your desk. You spend too much time there. But when you come back from your break, stand at your desk for half of your next or part of your next activity time. Okay. Okay, we can do that.
You've got a good setup to do that too.
Yeah, do. I have a really nice desk. My cotton's starting to bloom. Oh, I'm watching it pop. Oh, that is so cool. I've never actually seen it starting to go pop, 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 pop into the next stage. Fun.
Hey, Night Raven.
I
Okay, my stairs. I need to get my stairs. My stairs are janky. Okay, that piece needs to be fixed. Oh. That piece needs to be fixed.
Yeah, I used to feel that way about picking a Fred Hutch. I used to be like that with where I used to work. But it's amazing how much damage bad management can do. As they started bringing in senior managers that were more interested in money than they were the work we were doing.
Yeah. Well, I was, even before I had to retire, I was contemplating getting out of medicine because, you know, when it's more about bureaucracy and less about the patients, then it is time for me not to be doing it. And
absolutely.
And it has, you know, not improved.
Nope.
Well, the fortunate thing about where I used to work was almost all of their money were through local, state, and federal contracts. And those needed to be renewed every 3 years. Some of them every year. There was only so much damage they could actually do. What they were relying on were donations. Money raised through donations do not have to be used for any specific contract.
Right.
Ooh, like the bears. Did you just put those?
Yeah.
I like that.
That's way janky.
Yeah, there was only so much that management could do to screw things up, but this was inside San Francisco, and a lot of our workers, the case workers, ones that are working directly with the parents and providers, were only making $30,000 to $40,000 a year. Where upper management was making. I was the lowest paid manager working in IT at the place, and they made a lot more money than I did. But they never knew what to do with IT. And they weren't willing to listen to IT. There were several times where we didn't refuse to do stuff that were really stupid and compromising, but it came close. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night for the stream, so I will see chat tomorrow. No.
Friday.
Friday.
Yep. So chat, I will see y'all Friday. Hope y'all have a good night. Crazy, have a good night. Cashew, Evil Jeff, Civic Warwatch, Eleron, and Cats.
Oh gosh, Core.
Core.
Do you have Dune Awakening? We are going to be setting up a private server for that.
And was it your golf course that had a hammerhead shark dropped on the green fairway or wherever it was?
No.
It actually it made the news here. So.
I don't even know where that would have come from.
A
tornado?
No, a sea eagle dropped their lunch.
prey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it must have been an awfully small hammerhead shark.
I gather it was, but
Probably a young'un.
Golf around with sharks.
Then again, some eagles get pretty darn big.
That's
Ask us how we know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of concerned sometimes when I see some of these birds. I'm like,
no, actually, it was in Myrtle Beach, Core.
Disaster at the Masters? Okay, well, I do need to go. I'll see everyone tomorrow, or Friday.
Friday.
Hope y'all have a good night. I will see y'all then. So, good night.
Hey, boss.